Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. And so here we go, the 76ers to start it. Maxey on the wing. Hey, Clark, in tonight's game, what are you watching closely?
Well, the thing that jumps out at me, Kevin, is the guard matchup. I mean, both teams have tremendous backcourts, and I really think whoever is able to win or control that battle is going to win the game.
And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. Booker, right side. Pass to Bull. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Just 5 on the clock. Pulls up on the elbow. Durant, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Outside, Maxey. Embiid the screen. Here's Grimes. A three-pointer, no good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Pass to Bull. Outside for Beal. Back to Bull. Over Maxey. Bull can't hit.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
And it's Paul George with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchises.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking. I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
Philadelphia with the ball. Bradley Beal missing from long range. Outside, Maxey. Ball's knocked loose. Bull with it. Maxey covering. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
What a move by Bull, taking the foul but staying focused to finish the play.
The Suns shooting their first free throw of the game here. And that one misses. And with this score of the Suns, you know, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for them.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
Not just a perimeter threat now. Maxey very adept at converting in close, too.
Pass to Bull. It's Allen on the wing. Back to Bull. To the middle. Here's Beal. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. The 76ers lead it. Now let's send it over to David Aldridge, who is able to talk with Mike Budenholzer.
Well, we talked about how difficult a matchup Joel Embiid can be for a defense. Coach told me it's all about not letting him get established down low and making him try to beat us with longer shots. If we do that, I think we'll be fine. Of course, saying it on the sidelines is one thing, and doing it on the court, quite another. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks.
Paul George.
Hey, go to that whenever you can. I mean, Embiid has a huge advantage in size and skill.
Tries again. Bull can't hit. The 76ers leading by 6. And that one's good. George.
Assisted by
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Will it go? Bull. And the dunk by Bull.
Does he even have to jump? Bull is a long guy.
Embiid the screen. Pass to Grimes. To the paint. And the dunk by Embiid.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Now, here's Oubre. Back to Embiid. Oubre outside. Pass to Embiid. Misses the jumper.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Booker with it. Launches it. Up again. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. And it's Maxey with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. They get the rebound. Back to Embiid. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Outside, Maxey. No good from outside. Suns trail by 6. And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark. Kevin Durant is both prolific and Greg efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again. KD is right at the top of that list.
First team foul.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And Clark, we know the last handful of years, the 76ers have been a threat in the East.
7 straight years of playoff runs. Can't get past that second-round barrier, though, Kevin. But as far as success, they've been as consistent as it comes in the East the last decade.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's George. And the dunk by Embiid.
Thunderous throwdown that time from Joel Embiid.
Beal taking his time here. Durant in the corner. Misses the 3. The 76ers leading by 8. And George, here we go. Outside, Maxey. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid.
3-point field goal.
Maxey's got 5.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Here's Booker. Still scoreless. They set the screen. Pass to Richards. uses the glass to finish the layup.
Don't underestimate Booker's passing ability. He's getting better and better at making plays for others.
No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Another three for Philadelphia.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Booker outside. Here's Durant. Lays it up off the glass. Durant's got his second basket of the game. A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for the Philadelphia 76ers. Between his points and... And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, what's your take so far in Philadelphia?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Pass to Richards. Down low. Here's Beal. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Beal's got his first bucket in this one. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Tyrese Maxey has stepped up into a starring role with the 76ers. He says these guys have the ultimate confidence in me, all the way from the organization down to the players. So I can just go out there and be aggressive, play my game, even through mistakes. It's all part of extraordinary growth for the guard. Kevin?
DA thanks. He is rewarding their faith. And I love his statement on growth. He's always looking to expand. First one falls for him. Clark, we've got some incredible talents in this league, and you know how skilled big men are today. Wow, it is something to watch.
It really is, Kevin. I mean, you almost feel like every 7-footer in the league is a capable perimeter shooter that can consistently make threes. Man, the game has certainly changed, and I actually enjoy it. I mean, the evolution of big guys being able to stroke it that consistently is pretty fun to watch.
George with no one around. Buries the long-range jumper. George has got 5 points so far.
You've got to be alert to where George is out on that perimeter because that jumper of his has become dangerous.
Back to Booker. Inside. Richards. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Back to George. Pass to Drummond. Kicks it out to Maxey. Just 5 to shoot. And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant.
Better to be lucky than good. That pass was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged a bullet there.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter.
Great defense by Booker. The instincts he has, just always knows where to be.
We've seen Tyrese Maxey and his game go to another level. Clark, what makes him a top-level scorer in your opinion?
Kevin, there are a couple of things that really stand out. His sheer speed with the ball is remarkable. His fearlessness and confidence. Every great scorer has that. And then his ability to knock down the three-point shot off the catch or off the dribble gives him an added step of quickness when he's taking it to the rack. And all of that makes him a dynamic scorer.
And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. In the corner, George with it. Off target from three-point range. Suns trail by 7. Allen outside. Back to Booker. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. The 3 from KD. It will not find the hoop. It's his third miss. He has made 2. Here's Oubre. And finished off by Oubre.
The assist.
A powerful finisher. Oubre Jr. You deserve to get dunked on when you let him get inside.
Allen outside. To the inside. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. That's good. And so Beal with the assist. Allen's got 6.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Outside for George. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. George has got a pair of triples in the second now for the 76ers. Pass to Richards. Kicks it out to Booker. Back to Richards. And stolen by Maxey. Oh, and here comes Oubre all alone. Now Drummond shoots over KD. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. The 76ers will go for a different look here.
Substitution on the court.
Here is Edwards. Walker in the corner. Clock at 4. Edwards can't hit. Suns trail by 9. Booker looking around. Pass to Bull. That's a 2 from Lee. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Now the 76ers with it. Here's Bona. Still yet to score. Here's McCain. Connects from three-point range.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
It's almost effortless for Booker this close in. He just drops the ball in the bucket.
Pass to McCain. Walker with it. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
Edwards brings the double team. On the wing, Lee. Booker outside. To the middle. Here's Bull. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
The defense doing all they could against Bull. I mean, he's so tall, it's hard to defend him.
And he's just had 1 attempt at the line early. And the first one drops. And so Bull nails both of them.
When you've got an imposing force like Bobo, you expect to see him at the line a lot.
To the paint. Here's Bona. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one is on Bull. The 76ers have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. And the free throw, no good. Greg in the process to bring in all their stars. The Suns don't have a lot of ways to add players in the near future.
Yeah, they don't control their draft picks for the next few years. That was part of the price for Beal and Durant. They'll have to be very shrewd to add rotation pieces to help them win.
Pass to Yabusele. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Well, I'm not sure how that one found the bottom of the net, but hey, you take it when it comes.
Booker, good.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And stolen by Dunn. Booker hammers it down.
And getting physical with his play. Booker just attacking the hoop.
Here's McCain. Pass to Bona. And here's Walker. Takes the three. Knocks down the three ball. Walker's got 6. And so that brings the first half to a close. 76ers lead by 12. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And it's the Suns with the ball. Down by 12. Booker outside. Down low. Durant soaring in for the deuce.
That's the defense's fault right there. You can't allow Durant to get that kind of position.
Here's McCain. Pass to Yabusele. On the wing, Walker. Shot clock at 6. Here's McCain. Offensive rebound. Now Walker. On the wing, Walker. And so it looks like the seven.
Made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Beal with the steal. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Pass to Booker. Back to Beal. 5 to shoot. Bull can't hit.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Well, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. For Phoenix, they have made 3 of 5 free throw attempts.
First and foremost, Bradley Beal is a scorer. He's always working the angles, trying to find his next opening to attack, and it rarely takes him long.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Suns trail by 9. Just a little over 9. Morris kicks it out to Allen. In the corner, Bull with it. Pass to Morris. Durant at the elbow. Back to Morris. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. The 76ers leading by 9. Maxey looking it over. Pass to Council. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Inside. And the dunk by Embiid.
Assisted by.
You know, with his size and offensive versatility, the defense really has its hands full with Embiid.
Clark, we know what a great player Joel Embiid is. He was the 2023 MVP, and he was on that same road until he got injured last season.
Unfortunate to see the big fella Embiid deal with the injuries that he has throughout his career, even going back to his 1 year in college. It's unfortunate, but that has hampered what is a special, special talent in Embiid.
Philadelphia moving the ball around. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Maxey. That's good, and it's Embiid with the assist. Maxey's got 11.
Really showing you how quick he can be with the basketball. Maxey letting it fly in a hurry.